Good morning, my beautiful souls. So, I am going live today to talk to you about something that's personal to me and is for me also. Now, I know there's so much light here. There's light coming through here. There's lights right here. So, I guess I'm here to shine my light. So, I'm not going to dim it. So anyway, I was having a conversation earlier and I thought this was so beautiful to talk about this. And a lot of people, with Valentine's coming up, a lot of people are like, why am I single? And I've even thought that myself. I've been single for a long time. Right now it's single on my choice because I want to be single. I am enjoying my life so much. I was married, if you don't know, my name's Suzette Denny, and I was married for 26 years. I'm actually in the process of getting divorced, but I was married for a long time. And before that, because we're going to talk about the history of why we're single, why women are single, or men too. This could be, an aspect of men, but I'm talking to women because my experience as a woman, that's who I am. But what I want to tell you about is the reason why we are single is most of the reason why we are single is choice, or because a lot of women are in our masculine energy. Now, I don't know if you know what that is, but men and women both have women energy and masculine energy, which masculine energy is like, let's go get it. Let's get it done. And that's me. For one, I'm an Aries. So I'm like, let's get this done. Let's go do it. Let's boom, boom, boom. And you notice when men want stuff done, they get it done and they seem not to have a lot of emotions to it. They're just like, I don't care what anybody says, we're doing it. Masculine energy. Feminine energy is, I don't know really how it's going to work out. I just know it's going to. I think I'm just going to move through my day and just see how everything's going to go. More laid back. It's like, yeah, whatever happens, happens. And a guy is more like, let's get it done. And that's just some examples of it. Well, when us women were children and we didn't have that masculine energy like me, I didn't have masculine energy in my family because my dad had left. So all I had was this mother. Now, my mother was masculine, not masculine looking. And I'm not talking about looking. This is not about looks. This is about what you have to bring out into the world. So if you're in your masculine energy, is you're getting the shit done, you're working, you're taking care of the kids. And a lot of us are put in this position because we were made to. Like I said, my dad left, my husband left, my husband's working all the time. So in a role, we take on so much masculine energy of doing, get shit done, that we forget that we're women, that we're feminine. We're actually feminine women, which means a guy wants to do stuff for us. And if we don't allow him to do it, then he's like, you're too much of a masculine person for me. And now, why do I need to be here? So you're in your you're in your masculine energy. Now, we need to be in our masculine energy as women, as far as working, as doing things in our life, but at home with our husbands, with our children, we need to show our children that we have feminine energy and go getter, but being a feminine person that allows men to do stuff for them. I allow you to, and it's not that you allow them to, you need to become this person that just lets people help you. Lets let a man take care of you. But I'll tell you what, if you have a childhood wound, which is my dad left, or masculine energy, a man is hurt you as a child, beating or sexual abuse, any of that, well, you're not going to trust. You're not going to trust for that to come into your life. And that's where you have to trust yourself. This is where you turn it around for yourself, and then you become the masculine. I'm going to trust myself 100%, and I'm just going to go out and rule the world. And now I'm in my masculine energy with no feminine energy to it. Well, I've learned that the more feminine you are, the more that God, the universe, men, people in general will give to you. But you have to be open to receive it. So, first of all, if you're in your masculine energy, you're not open to receive anything. You're just like, oh, I can do it by myself. Oh, just forget, you can't clean the house right. I'll just do it myself. Because you're in a masculine energy. And we all have this. I have masculine energy, go get the shit done. And then I have feminine energy that, yes, somebody will give me money, or somebody will say, oh, I'll, do the yard for you. Fine. Thank you. I'll fix your thing for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is what you need to learn to do, is say, thank you, not, oh my God, I'll just do it myself. No, thank you, but I just do it myself because I'm a man. You're not a man, and you need to open up and be allowing for things to happen, to be open. If you want this, and here's the thing, you want this. You want this because this is where you learn how to receive. You learn how to receive. And even a man says, oh, I can do everything by myself. A woman hurt me, because it could be the other way. A woman hurt me and all this, and I'm just going to be a man. I'm not going to let anybody in. No, because men have feminine energy too. And it's not about a woman or a man. It's about the energy that we bring into relationship. A woman wants to do something for you and rub your back or something like that. And then a man wants to like take out the trash and build you a house. So there's different, receivings. There's different givings. Women give differently than men. But a lot of women, the reason they're not in relationships is because they're taking control or in a role of a man. I will do the job. I will clean the house. I will take care of the kids. I will even change a freaking tire. When you're a man sitting in the house, like drinking beer and playing games, no, that. And here's the thing. You're not mad at him. You are, but you should be mad at yourself, because you've attracted this because you are being the man in the family. So you need to take your big pants off and say, okay, this is what you do. And I'm going to say this, and it's going to be kind of sad, because usually if you're with that kind of man, and I'm not saying there's anything bad with that man, I'm just saying this is the man that you have attracted. So when you become the feminine woman of, oh, I'm now receiving, that man will leave, or you'll want him to leave, because he's not the man of your dreams. And if you think the man of your dreams is somebody you go out and work and take care of, and you do everything and he does nothing, that's not the man of your dreams. That's not the man of any dreams. Or the woman that does everything and everything and everything, and the man's just sitting back, well, she's doing everything. I don't need to do shit, so I'm leaving. Hello, that was me. I was like, just forget it. I'll do everything. I'll clean the house. I'll take care of the kids. I'll do all the shit. I even owned a business back then. Because I grew up in all of my women ruled. All the women in my family ruled. So my mom, my grandma, my aunt, me, we all ruled in our relationships, and all single. Every one of us. My grandma did stay married for years, but my grandpa was the old, I love you regardless, even that you're, and back in that paradigm, you stayed with them regardless, because that's what they did back then. So our splitting of our relationship, me and my husband's, and at the time I didn't realize this. I thought it was him and him and him, or I couldn't do enough. And it was me being in my masculine and saying, I'll just do everything, and him not feeling good enough in his masculine to be able to hold me. So he goes for a lower kind of woman, because she makes him feel like he's needed. Where in my relationship with him, I didn't need him. I wanted him, but I didn't need him. And men want to be needed. Men want to feel like they're doing something in the relationships, or they're not. They don't want to be there. Or if they do want to be there, then The man isn't so overly in his masculine or in his feminine that he's just like he's playing the role of a man or a woman, and you're playing the role of a man. But you're usually resenting him, but you're doing it. But you don't realize you're doing it because you don't. You have to get into the journals. I'm going to make these journals up because we need to get these in your hands. You need to open up the journal and say, why do I keep acting like I can just do everything and I don't need him to do anything for me? Because you do. You want him to. You really do down here. You think up here like, I'm a badass bitch. I can do everything I want. And yeah, you are in certain aspects of your life. But if you keep doing this to your man, he's not going to be your man. He's going to be gone. You know, if you have a strong masculine man that wants to take care of you, he'll let you be your feminine and you guys will be together and it'll be fine. But if you are in a masculine, if you are in the masculine, most of the time you have a feminine husband. And I'm not saying feminine like, you know, walking around like, you know what I'm saying. He's not doing anything much besides what you say he can do because you're playing the role of a man. And men have authority. Let's do this. Let's get it done. And women's like, okay, love you. Now, here's a woman. Usually a woman in her masculine is like, okay, here's what we're going to do today. And this is how we're going to do it. But a woman in her feminine is like, the husband comes in and says, okay, I'm going to take you somewhere and you're not going to know where it is. And it's just going to be, you know, da, 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 da. You don't know any of it. And you go with it and you're like, oh, cool. Most of us is like, I'm not going nowhere until you tell us where you're going and where's this kid's going and who's taking the garbage out. I mean, that's so masculine that you can't get other stuff done. Like me, I was going to make this video. I'm still living in my masculine, even though, because I have for years. I'm a lot in my feminine now. I do receive a lot, but I notice myself still going back because here's the thing. Once you start getting out of it, it feels so good. But if you don't keep doing it all the time and reminding yourself not to do it, you'll fall back into it because you've done it for 50 years or you've done it for 30 years, however old you are. We've learned it. When we were children, our parents said, shut up, get the shit done. That's masculine energy. Not, oh, just go after school when you come home, just go dancing in your room and play the music and have a good old time. That's feminine. No, it was come home, get your homework done, get your chores done, get your food done, get your bath done, go to bed. It was like an army. And it was like feminine, not feminine, excuse me, masculine energy. Do. And feminine energy is allow things to come to you. And here's the biggest thing. You have to get over yourself being in control because us control freaks tend to want to know how everything's going to play out. And you really don't. If you think about it, like, and I'm just going to use this. I say this a lot in my videos, but when I had that accident that morning, I did not know I was going to have it. So we don't know what's going on. We really don't know. We believe. Now, I believed that when I woke up that morning, I would do this. Hold on just a minute. I was going to do this, and this, but that's not how it played out. Uh-oh, my lighting. That's not how it played out. I went into a whole new direction. And here's the thing. Every day is like that. We just believe it's not. There's my light back. We believe that we have it under control, but in a split second, everything can change. And I'm not saying, don't have goals and don't, get that done, but we really never know on the other side. So that's why you're single. You need to, and I want to tell you something. There's a link down below that I put in for you to get a hold of me for my life coaching. And it doesn't cost anything the first time. We can just talk and see how you feel about where you're wanting to go in your life. Because, and here's another thing, once you get out of the feminine energy or the masculine energy, you feel so much better in your body. I've had one girl, she lost 30 pounds. She didn't even go to work out. She just lost it because it's emotions that we're holding in our body. We're so tense and have to do everything and once you let go and like, oh my God, I don't have to do all this and somebody can help me. And the weight just is like, wow, I didn't even know, because we're holding on to stuff we don't know. So I just wanted to bring that little short video up today about this, because this is very important, especially for people that's wondering, like, why I'm doing all the right things and I have the perfect house and I have the perfect, all the stuff, but I'm not in a relationship and I want a relationship. Probably because you're being in your masculine energy. Now, I'm not saying this is everything, but most of it is. We were taught that. We were taught that, and we have to unlearn it. And not that we're not going to be in our masculine energy. We are. When we're running our business, I'm in my masculine energy right now doing this video. But when I get off here and I just dance around the house and do whatever I want all day, and it's not consisting of working or doing anything, then I'm just allowing anything to come. And this is funny because I sell on eBay, and when I'm working on eBay, putting stuff in, doing stuff and trying to make, sales, then I will be like, oh my God, I'm not making any sales. If I go out and I'm like doing stuff and talking to friends or going out to eat or whatever, boom, boom, boom. You can ask people, ching, 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 when I'm not focused on it, because I'm allowing it to come in and I'm not worried about it. And I'm like putting pressure on it. Oh my God, you have to come or I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. No, we can't do that. That is masculine energy. Feminine energy is like, everything's always going to work out for me and it'll come. And people see that and that magnetize, and they're just like, oh, that girl just does whatever she wants and just flows around and somehow she's paying her bills, and because it always works out. Can you tell me one time in your life that like nothing worked out for you? I don't care if it was somebody helped you from the welfare office. Something always worked out to save you from wherever you thought you were dying, and you're still alive today because it always works out. And I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at myself because I believe still it doesn't work out sometimes, but it always works out. And we literally have to tell ourselves over and over again, it's always going to work out. It's always going to work out. It's always going to work out, because it always does. A will, a way. There is so many different possibilities out here for things to happen for us. And it could be your parents help you, a neighbor helps you, you go ask for help from a charity, or just something like you're not making any sales, or somebody messaged you and say, can you help me with this? And I'm going to, I heard you painted, so can you do this and I'll give you money up front. You do not know. You do not know. But you have to be in allowing. You have to be opened in a feminine energy to allow it to come. Like I'm saying, if you have problems, go out to eat, go talk to your friends. Things will work out. And you have to be able to receive it. If somebody comes to your door and says, here's $100 or here's $100, just take it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, can I come over and help you paint? Thank you. Not, oh no, you don't have to do it. Like I owe you something. No, you don't owe anybody anything. Just allow it and take it and receive it. And until you learn to receive, you're not going to be able to receive. So many lessons in this video, I know. But if you need my help, let me know. And I would love to help you. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And you don't have to be, ooh, all the time. You don't. I get that sometimes, but I have done it long enough, 15 years now, to realize that I'm doing it and snap out of it very, very quickly. And if you're not used to it, you will go for months. So let me help you collapse time. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't find my little mouse. Love you guys. Bye.